So we'll see who gets. We'll see who's dealer first. We'll do high card for dealer.
Okay.
So I'm this.
Not yet.
Well, no,
Oh, not yet.
now
Oh,
you're the
'cause we're
dealer.
freaking
Now
out.
you're
Well,
dealing.
yeah.
You're
Looks like you're dealing. Oh, hang on a second. We're at war. There
I'm
you go.
dealing.
There you
All
go.
right.
So now you are,
Now you are big blind. Or no, you're
So
small.
small
Small,
blind.
right?
Yeah, Nick's big blind.
yep. Open My Beer by Buried Acorn.
Yeah, we just have to mention Buried Acorn.
Now
100 times
featured on
tonight.
tap at Limp Lizard Onondaga Boulevard as well.
All right, so we were talking about it before we started, but over the weekend, Exhale, yeah, he put 5 in. Exhale posted that they got added to Grubhub without their permission. Peace, Love, and Cupcakes. Tangy Tomato posts.
Yeah.
I think somebody else posted Grubhub, so we already know that's the one.
Yep.
now
So
now you
I
flip
read a
to-
comment somewhere
Leave
that
Yeah.
if you sign up on Google,
Yep. Something.
whatever Google is, they can sell your stuff, I guess,
Yeah.
if you're on Google listings.
Ah, that's
It-
what it is.
But
Yeah.
But here's what happens. The driver comes in and pays for it all retail.
Yeah, so that's what
He
I don't
buys
Yeah,
it
they
with a
give
credit
him a
card.
card.
That was
They
my
give
They give him a
question.
card and then he gets reimbursed. So basically, they're not out any money.
Yeah, that's what my question.
And when
was.
they flip out, like our customers, we don't want them to think we're overcharged. It's like, no, they know they're not overcharged. They know like for instance, when I ordered Chinese on Christmas Eve and paid $78 for one lo mein, I knew what I was getting. I was too lazy to get the fuck up and go, right? So it's okay. They want your product. They're okay to pay more. So don't flip out and be like to protect our customers. Your customer wanted them to pick it up.
Right.
Yeah.
So like simmer down for a
At the
second.
end of the day, it's probably just, it's like something happening to their business without them knowing
Which isn't
about
right.
it.
I
Which it's
agree
not
with
Is it
that.
right?
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
legal. But guys, so
shouldn't
Mary,
be caught off guard
so,
like that.
so let me
but-
ask both of you. I come in tomorrow because I've had this discussion, right? And I'm not suggesting them using their logo and stuff is fair.
Right.
But I come in tomorrow and I come to the counter and I say, give me 9 chicken parms. And you're like, okay, you put the order, like you're in business to sell chicken parms, right?
Hell yeah.
I'll sell
If I
pork
take
to
the chicken
anybody.
I give
parm,
it 10.
if I take the
I give it
chicken
10.
parms and go to Ithaca and sell them for $20 a piece,
Right.
you don't really care, right? Like
Yeah.
at the end of the day. So, everyone's like, oh my God, it's so unfair. And I get it. But they're not walking in and like putting them out of business. They're actually giving them sales.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know,
Right.
right or wrong.
They're making money off it too, but
They're making money off it too, but that's really irrelevant. They're not discounting, they're not asking for anything, they're not getting paid.
Right.
They're not getting paid. They're
Yeah.
just buying stuff retail.
It doesn't
I mean,
hurt you any.
No, it doesn't
It
hurt
doesn't
them
hurt
any.
the restaurant any.
No.
By them
So when
doing
I
that, but-
so when I hear one more
Well, we got to bet.
okay.
All right, so I'm going to bet 10.
ooh,
No?
So when I hear
Is that
they
5, 10,
they were
5,
in
5,
and,
10.
and we got behind, it was like it was a normal customer who ordered something. I don't know how you got behind from the one person.
All right, so now only flip one, don't burn one.
there we go.
All right, it's on me.
So I don't know.
I'm going to bet 20.
It's
What's going on down there?
it's a little bit more like shocking, like, wait a minute, we're not on it.
Yeah.
So what's going on here? We have to put together an order. Like that's different, right?
I'll fold.
So the only thing that happens though is you don't
No.
you don't know what the order is. You know what I mean? But like
Yes,
when it happened to
no
me,
doubt about it.
when it happened to me, I was like, "Show me what the order is,
Yep,
man."
I'll
Went
put it
right
in,
to
you
the
pay me.
kitchen.
Yeah.
Yep, it's gonna
Boom.
be 20 minutes, ding dong.
I,
Hand
thi-
it out,
Burn
done.
one and then flip one.
I think we got hit with that with Seamless. Is that a Grubhub?
I think it's I don't know if it's a Grubhub subsidiary, but
Yeah,
it's
I
one
think
of the
Seamless did that to us.
Yeah.
Which is, one thing I can say, because DoorDash added us without our knowledge a few years ago, and they had the pricing wrong.
Yeah, nothing.
They had like
nothing.
our smoked wings for like 99 cents or
Right.
something like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
which was wild. I'm like, what do you mean? You can buy our smoked wings for 99 cents? So they had the menu wrong. Our pricing
Yeah,
was
that's
wrong.
different. Now that's another problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what these restaurants should do?
So I called them and said, take me
They
down.
should just
I don't know why.
upcharge when the guy comes in.
I mean, I think in these, don't get me like they shouldn't be adding restaurants to their platforms without permission. There's no question about
No.
that.
Right.
And to try
It's a-
and get off, like if you're adding,
There's no customer service.
it's
no.
impossible.
Yeah.
Like if you call them and get them on the phone, they're like, you have to send like a certified letter, you have to do this, like.
No, it's
Yeah, but see,
impossible
I
to
didn't.
get
Crazy.
I
Yeah.
called them up and
They were fine?
And I told them, I said, "Hey man, you can't just list my restaurant." You know what I mean? I was like, "This is a mess. I don't have all the information I need for the orders and whatnot." And I said, "How did you get my information anyway?" You know? And immediately they took me off. I didn't have to do anything but a
Did you
phone
tell them
call.
that you were Tassone?
So
This is Mary.
there
Tassone.
might have been a little more to that conversation, but they took me off.
So they had our menu pricing wrong. That's where I got flipped out, and I was like, "We're selling smoked wings for 99 cents on your thing. Get us off there now. I
Like
don't
an
need
order? Or
Yeah, on a whole order for
Oh,
They just had the menu. There was one item was wrong.
Jeez.
So
All right. You're small blind, you're big blind, and then it's Paul.
Oops, sorry.
And then I call. All right, and it's on Nick.
check.
So I get it, right? I understand it can be overwhelming for the first time, but they should just go into it and they freak out. They post a lot of stuff,
Right.
you know, like don't do. Oh my God, we got taken event. You know, it's you know,
Yeah.
which I understand.
So the thing that kind of pissed me off was someone who doesn't own a restaurant, doesn't work at a restaurant in Syracuse, created a graphic that said, "Don't ever support third-party
Third-party, yeah.
apps. Only order delivery if the restaurant does it themselves."
Yeah,
And
that's
it got
hurtful.
shared a bunch
Right.
of times this weekend on all the Facebook groups and all that kind of
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, like, you guys have been on a video we've done before talking about it
Yeah.
and why you're still on it. Tasson just got on Grubhub this
Yeah.
past year. Like,
Yep.
the percentage sucks, but you guys are still getting more business and making money from it.
Yeah, and you have the
Right.
option of
Turn it
closing it on and off when you want to.
Right.
When you're busy, you just turn it off.
I've had
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah, just turn it
Yeah,
off.
yeah, no doubt.
Friday, Saturday nights, we don't use it.
Right.
Wednesday afternoons, turn
Yeah.
it on.
Yeah.
Let's see
Yeah.
what comes out of it. Who cares? I mean,
So I know a restaurateur, I won't mention his name, that tried to go off Grubhub, and he took all of the names, he went through every customer, and sent a coupon to the customers directly with a discount to order directly through them. Zero response. Like the Grubhub end user likes Grubhub. It's convenient. They've
it's
been
a last.
using it.
I want to feel like it's one of the
Convenient.
last minute
Yeah, it's
things too.
convenient.
They're not. You don't
That-
plan to use Grubhub. You're like, I'm gonna Grubhub like in 3 hours.
Yeah.
You Grubhub like while you're sitting there. You're
Yeah.
like, yeah, you know what?
So for us,
Fucking
it's extra
hungry. I'm
revenue.
gonna order right
Yeah.
now.
For us, it's extra revenue. I understand
Yeah.
some people don't want to be
Us
there. I
too.
understand, you know, it's just whatever.
All right, it's on Mary.
Check.
Check. The drivers have gotten better. The service side has gotten better.
5.
It was unbearable.
It was bad. It was bad. I mean,
Bad.
my only complaints ever are the driver was
Yeah.
late or whatever. Which, what are you gonna do? You know?
My big thing is if they wait, because I'll
Yeah.
have 2, 3, 4, 5 orders.
Oh, they
But-
try to
But there
sandbag
might be
it
a
and get
split when
yeah.
the first order to the next order, you
Oh,
know what
yeah,
I mean?
sure.
Like a 40-minute split,
Go and
and they
come
want
back,
to take
right?
both, you know? And I'm like,
Yeah.
go deliver, come back,
Yep.
you know? But other than that, I mean, it's growing for us. I mean, it's huge right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, no,
I mean,
no,
we
no,
have
no.
DoorDash
It's
and
huge.
Grubhub. and
I don't think
we
you can
rock both.
afford. I tell these people, I'm not sure they can afford not to be on it.
Yeah.
Right? Like they complain like, "Oh my gosh, I'm not on it," but it's like you might have to embrace it, right? And realize that it's a model that's working. There's an end user, and just supplement it.
Yeah.
Right.
Charge more. Do something.
Yeah.
Right?
And more of my customers are hitting my site first instead of going to the app.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Then you
that
save,
whole
like,
convenience
10%,
thing,
right?
Yeah, it is a convenience thing.
that whole convenience thing, it's convenient to the customer and the owner.
Oh, no
the
doubt.
merchant.
Yeah.
Because, and now especially with, trying to keep a lower staff, or less staff and stuff like that during these times, you turn around and you have Grubhub. They're delivering. I'm not
Yeah.
hiring people.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
not
absolutely.
bringing on more insurance. I'm not incurring all these costs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
don't
oh,
know.
yeah.
I'm in favor for it.
In the beginning of COVID, so in the very, very beginning, we get shut down. I was a delivery driver for Limp. I went out. I said, I'm
Yep.
taking any delivery
did
I can
too.
get, and we're doing it. I fucking hated it. I
Oh,
didn't
it's
know where
the
any
worst.
houses are.
Dude, it's the
I'm
worst.
driving. I'm looking like this. I'm at the wrong house.
Dark
I'm
out,
like,
dark
hey,
out, you can't see, it's
you order some
horrible.
food? They're like, no. I'm like, cool. All right. I'm gonna walk away now. Like, I hate it. I
And
did it
dude,
for a
with
month
COVID,
straight.
you're not getting tipped because you can't see them anyway.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
build
Yeah,
it
oh,
in.
no, I
and
drop it
works.
off, ring the
Yeah.
doorbell, and run away.
Yeah.
Hen had a haircut or a beard shave in 6 weeks. I look like a terrorist.
No, I think for the right, I think they should embrace it.
Yeah.
A lot of people and not fight it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it. I said, I'm not doing that again. That was.
But and again, I want to be sympathetic to some of them because I understand it went against their will. But no one stole anything from them. They got paid retail for what they were charging.
If anybody-
Pretend that John Smith that walked in, the Grubhub driver, is just a customer.
Right.
Because he's paying for it as he gets there. If you don't have the 4 brownies for that guy's order, you wouldn't have had the 4 brownies for Pete that's behind him, right?
Yeah.
To a degree. It's like, come
Right.
on.
If anybody should be pissed, it should be you guys, because the other restaurants are on Grubhub with no commission.
Right.
I know, no,
You guys-
exactly.
Exactly.
no, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
All right, Mary. Paul bet 5. I folded.
Oh, I'm out.
I'll just see
I mean,
cards.
yeah, we're gonna win. We're gonna win $18 here. My luck this week. 5.
Okay, here we go. Big pot.
I don't have anything. Well, I have nothing. I mean, so overall, have you seen the mask wearing? People pretty much obey that now, right? You don't get much pushback for people that.
No, in the beginning it was rough.
Oh, it's
It was
terrible.
a rough
That-
ride.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
We
right in the middle of
couldn't-
my dining room. I'm not. It's my right. You
Really?
know? Oh, I've had yeah.
Yeah.
But now,
I think it's.
yeah, it's everyone comes in. They're fine with it. You know. You know, you still got to babysit a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's not nothing intentional. Some might stand up to
Head to the
get
bathroom.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you're like, hey, you know.
I have a question. What's it like for staff to wear them? You
It
ever have
sucks.
you ever have a tough like staff member that's like, oh, this is crap and I can't do it like any of them?
No. Actually, all my staff is fine with it.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah, but in the beginning, getting used to it, like when you're hot and you're running
Yeah,
and
I
you're
was-
sweating and you're busy and you're like, you know,
Yeah,
you're trying
yeah,
to
yeah.
breathe behind the mask, you know.
The cooks were saying that, well, you know, it's going to be impossible. It's too hot. You know, in the beginning, they were like,
Oh, in the summertime,
yeah, we're not
brutal,
doing it. But
brutal in the summer.
I think there's been enough COVID scares and everybody's seen it or
Yeah.
seen somebody. So I think the mask wearing has actually
Yeah.
become
Yeah.
a thing for everybody to.
Yeah. A little more normal.
Yeah.
5.
Tom Mary first. You're already in.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
You
Oh
already
yeah, that's
got-
right.
Yeah,
That's
you already
right.
got your 5.
Okay, that's right.
He's excited. He liked the card.
He's got a 5.
He liked the-
5 on everything.
Paul, how much is a donut at Glazed Confused? 5.
How about summers or festivals?
I don't know. Well, not big ones because you got to plan them. When do you plan them?
I know.
Can you test everybody?
I mean,
That's the thing.
that's
Is
a huge liability
like even for
too.
the weddings and stuff like that. Like they haven't told you who's responsible.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
I know.
Yeah.
Is it you know?
They cut it
so-
down to 100, but if you do one, you can do 150 if there's testing. But what does testing mean?
And who has to do
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
testing?
So I
Yeah.
went to the
Track of
Bills.
that.
I went to the Bills game. We had to drive up there Thursday. It was a Saturday night game. We had to go up there and get tested in the parking lot on Thursday. We come back. We get it on our phone on Friday that we're negative. Blah blah blah. Blah. We go back to the stadium Saturday night. We had to show it to them, but they barely even looked. Like they didn't
Yeah.
see my ID or they didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been the same test my buddy had on his phone.
Sure.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be. I mean, they barely looked at anything. So I don't know.
You see the stuff today that the CDC came out
No.
with, like if you,
Yeah, if you're vaccinated.
I'll take that green.
if
hat.
everybody's vaccinated, you can, everybody
Yep.
can be in the same room and you don't have to distance and. You want to
Yeah,
bet?
No, I'm good. Check. So
bet. I
vaccinated
already
people
put
can
Hang out with vaccinated people.
Yeah. That's
So the question is, what happens if you get everybody in your restaurant, your staff is vaccinated, and all your customers that night come in with their vaccination card and everybody's vaccinated?
I don't know. I know.
Yeah.
I mean, can everybody take their
Free for
mask
all?
off and hang out?
Just
It's
hang
fine.
out, be good.
Lock your doors so
Yeah.
nobody
Yeah.
else comes in. All right, it's on Mary first.
Can you
Check.
Can you actually make that a policy, or that's probably
Only vaccinate. I don't know. I mean, you can for your staff. 5. You
Really?
can say to your staff that you can't say we'll fire you if you're not vaccinated. You can say to them that a condition of your work here is you get vaccinated.
Huh. All right, it's on Mary.
Check.
check.
5.
But
See that last one.
I mean,
I gotta do
it's still
it.
gonna be a while before there's vaccinations like that, though, right? That like there's that many people.
Check.
I mean, there's a lot of people have gotten vaccinated in Syracuse
Sure.
lately, I feel like.
Check.
I'm going to go 20
I'm out.
Come out.
I was waiting for a straight.
Me too.
out of 7. I had the 7. That's the only time that's
I was
worked
looking
for
for
me.
a straight.
But yeah, as festivals, I don't see it in the summertime.
Like
Maybe
no
they-
taste of Syracuse, right? Like that big 100,000.
Well, they already sent an email. I don't know if you saw it from Galaxy, but they're
No.
not doing anything until later.
in like September maybe.
Well, yeah, because the city's doing some construction down at Clinton Square anyway. But
I hope they don't
I
do
don't
the
think you're
virtual
gonna see
thing
those
that they
till
did last
fall.
year.
I didn't even participate. I saw it. But. Yeah, the fall maybe you can get
I
something
think,
together.
I
quick,
think
but-
fall is gonna be,
But you can do events like the Limp Lizard Eat Local New York Glazing Infused Luau coming.
Yeah.
Yep, we got that one.
All right, so have you guys thought about 2021? I mean, yeah, are you planning anything big that you weren't planning last year, or anything in 2019 that you didn't get to, or 2020 you didn't get to do, but you're gonna do this year?
Well, we were,
silence, like,
yeah, well,
fell on the whole
I-
table.
you don't
like-
wanna-
Besides go on
you
vacation.
don't want to get too
Yeah,
excited,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
with the restaurant or personally?
restaurant.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
care about your personal.
I-
You do these
You
people.
just said you're going on vacation. I don't know what the fuck. Well, I want to go to Disney World. I didn't get to go last year. We redid our patio at Onondaga, so that'll be nice to get to use that with the garage doors open and everything.
Yeah,
We
that's
put
gonna be
garage
pretty
doors
cool.
and everything. So
That looks legit. That's
awesome.
like, I mean, you don't really see stuff like that around Syracuse.
yeah, with the stage and everything.
Yeah.
So it'll be indoor, outdoor. It'll be kind of cool to see what we can do with that.
Yeah.
To
I think
COVID
it's
or
gonna be a
no
good
COVID.
summer for everybody.
Yeah.
I think it
I
is
do.
too.
I do. I think people are, like last weekend we had one of our busiest weekends in years. I think people like vaccination, nice weather, or just come out.
Yeah.
I think more people
so.
are comfortable now, or getting more.
Yeah,
Like
getting
there
more
wasn't a
comfortable.
lot of people that were doing much. I mean, there were people.
Yeah, there were
not
people
leaving the
hiding.
house.
Yeah.
Oh, they wouldn't.
Yeah.
Then I'd have people that like a month in, they were like, they'd finally call up for curbside. They're like, I can't do it anymore. I'm not cooking another day. I've been cooking for 30 days. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think by the summer with the vaccinations, I think people feel more comfortable. Last 3 weeks, every weekend,
Yeah.
slaughter.
Yep.
Our
Like,
Saturday
it's
nights have been
crazy.
great.
Are your deliveries
Slaughter.
and pickups as busy as they were, or did they drop off?
Pretty close. I mean, I haven't seen much
I-
drop off.
My curbside is maintaining, but the inside has increased as well. So it's like, it's both now.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's been crazy. Except for Sunday, that was probably the only day that I saw it gravitate inside as opposed to curbside dipped a little bit for the first time. But it's been both.
Yeah.
So
Are you guys doing the neighborhood, like the delivery neighborhood thing?
Yeah, I think, yeah, we are. We're not going to start pushing it until end of March. I think people are really anxious about it. A lot of people are posting already. I think it's a little
Yeah.
premature, but we're going to start it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we already got a couple on the books, people
That's
that call us. Yeah. We're looking right
coming to
now.
my neighborhood,
Yeah, we'll come.
All right, Paul, back
I'm
five.
telling you, Grenadier.
Oh, no doubt. We were there, yeah.
Are you kidding me?
We,
You gotta come down. They do have everyone down there.
I mean, listen, that's a good point. That's a good question. Is last year food trucks did really well doing all the neighborhood like parties,
Yeah. Started
You
that
think
one.
that's going to happen this year, or you think
I
people
do.
are just going to go out?
No, I think you could do. You can get it organized if you get a good neighborhood. That's all. They got to buy into it. You
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be every neighborhood from
Yeah.
East Syracuse to Manlius to Beeville to like it was last year. I mean, last year we could have booked a neighborhood almost every day of the week.
Yeah, we did. We did like 2 or 3 a day. It was
Yeah.
nuts
Yeah.
for
I
a while.
mean-
Till July 4th,
15.
and then it.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be like that now. I think it'll
15.
be.
Yeah.
I don't know about 15. Yeah, it's only 10 to you when it gets there.
But I think there's still some opportunity there for
Yep.
neighborhoods and stuff.
Yeah.
What is that last card?
An 8 of hearts. It's on Mary.
I'm out.
But yeah,
20.
I think it'll be a busy. She has a jack.
All right, Mary, I'm going to raise.
What do you have?
He's
I'm going to
got-
go up 50.
He's got the 6.
Dude, you got a full boat or something going on. You know what? I'm gonna see you anyway. What is it, 50?
Yeah.
He's got a straight.
Yeah,
Does he? He's
does.
got
So you guys going to take a side bet on what I
On
have?
the 8, he got the straight on the 8.
I shouldn't. I know better because I played poker forever, but I'm gonna see you. Was that
Oh,
50?
No, only one.
What is it?
Only one
One.
black chip.
One of them.
Oh, one.
All right, I have a 6.
Oh,
Oh, I called your bluff. I have 2 pairs.
Oh, sweet. I won.
6.
You won.
6 holds it down.
What do you have? Oh, you have 6.
Oh, you
and
have
a
3
7.
6s.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
have
another
3
6.
sixes. Yeah.
I can't see.
That's why I was
It's all
putting
yours.
him
Big
over
part of
here.
the
I felt
game is
bad.
you don't
I
see
felt
what they
bad. I
got.
wanted
You
you to
gotta
win
know there's
one.
2 6s there. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
I was like, whoo.
That's pretty funny.
What then? I can't see.
Besides yourselves, obviously, what's a restaurant in town that you like kind of look at their stuff to see what they're doing?
Olive Garden. No, I'm just kidding.
I hope you got that.
You know what? I don't really
Nigga, do
look.
I have
I don't.
nothing?
I don't
No,
look
no,
at
I haven't-
anybody's stuff to like see what we're missing because there's not a lot of donut
Not what you're, yeah.
guys. You
Let's
know?
see what they're up to. Creative
yeah.
stuff.
See, us is more like, we're along the lines of Santangelo's,
Yeah.
Francesca's, Tassone's, you know what I mean? And
Yeah, but
that,
Tussauds has such a great social media presence. I mean, nobody really
the
competes with
best,
them
the best.
in the Italian-American space.
That's a.
I have the best balls anywhere, let me tell you.
I look at Rise and Shine stuff to see what
Yeah.
wacky pancakes are.
Yeah,
You know,
that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do
got
a great
some cool
job. though.
they do a
pictures,
good job.
Yeah.
I mean, they,
Some of the stuff is like, whoa, like I don't know who could ever eat that.
yeah.
You know,
Right.
like the. Yeah.
But people show up
For
and
sure.
order it.
It's a, you know what? Because today, like, if they could take a picture of it and say
Right.
they were there, it's better than so they don't have to finish it. They just have to order it.
I went there on a weekday morning at like 7 a.m. I ran into you, if you remember that, at the
Yep.
Westcott one. I ordered like the most regular omelet they had, and then I said, and I'll take one of whatever your craziest breakfast thing is, because
Yep.
I need to get a picture.
Tin can pierogies, or was it something like that?
It was like some French toast thing. But, so I mean, listen, I'm sure people aren't, spending the money just to get a picture up there. I'm sure they're obviously
Yeah.
eating it. But, yeah, Rise, if I had to say who does the best job in food service
No, we want, yeah.
and social media in Syracuse, I'd say it's Rise and Shine all day long. I mean, not because you're sitting here, but Glaze does a good job, but Rise and Shine is
Dude, I
amazing.
sold 800 turkey dinners off social media, buddy.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
835 actually.
Actually, a small blind and big one.
Anyway,
I
whatever.
always put in 5, so I'm in for 5.
I don't do a
All right,
good
so
job.
Mary, you're in for 5. You do a good job with yours.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
that the people that were busy will stay busy, like the people that pivot and the people that won't. they
No, you had to
just-
pivot from day one.
Yeah.
Like you
So what was your pivot for 2020?
dude, I fed the hospitals.
You did feed a
Yep.
lot of people in hospitals. You guys fed a ton of people in hospitals. I was there.
The barbecue Jesus came out.
I was there for one of those days. You guys delivered a shit ton of meals up to the hospital, up to Kraus that day. You fold?
Yeah.
All right.
It's me and Nikki Bones.
No, I'm in.
Check.
Oh, you're in.
Yeah.
Check.
5.
I haven't even done anything yet, Paul. I
Okay.
gotta wait.
Everyone's like out. No.
All right, now you can. Well, now it's Nick.
Check. Now I can bet. He's got the king. He's excited.
10.
I'll call.
But
So
I'm sure you had to get your to-go business like flowing, right, or have a better handle on it from the beginning of COVID to.
Yeah, I mean, we always did a great takeout business, but
Yeah.
I mean, obviously setting up the whole curbside thing
Yeah. That's,
but it wasn't like anything. Well, obviously they shut us down, and then it was all like curbside.
yeah.
But it was just huge, just trying to change everything over, and then it was so big. We had to assign parking spots for them to pull in, and then, after that we hit the holidays.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I can't tell you, doing 500 people curbside is
Oh,
probably
yeah,
the
yeah, I
hardest
know
damn
that.
thing.
Yeah.
I couldn't walk for 3 days.
No,
I was just
definitely.
like, oh my God, So setting that all up was absolutely huge. And it just kept growing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like probably about 43% right now of
Yeah.
everything we do.
I would say so. Yeah, we're probably.
Nick, I'm in for 20
You know, some-
just to see if you're going to stay in.
And then you folded everybody.
Yeah, I folded.
Okay, get it straight.
Yeah. Good for you.
But then when they started coming out with all the, like I saw like a month before Thanksgiving when Cuomo was gearing up with a whole
Downtown closing?
when we hit the holidays, it's
Oh,
gonna
the zones are
spike,
coming,
blah, blah,
yeah.
and the zone and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, I can't wait any longer. We
Yeah.
have to do delivery.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I was
yeah.
like, it's gotta come like now. So
Do you think there's a restaurant that should? I mean, there's plenty of restaurants in Syracuse that don't do delivery on Grubhub or anything like that. Do you think that's smart? Do you think it's just?
If you can do it on your
I
own,
think-
you can do it. I mean,
Listen, I think we're in a survival game, right? So you need to know what you need to do to pay your bills.
Yeah.
The busiest restaurant probably, I think, in the county is Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is a mall.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a chicken sandwich. There are lines of people. I mean, they're
it
so.
fucks up
Yeah.
traffic.
I mean, it's
not even a
insane,
line,
right?
it
They
fucks
don't
up
deliver.
traffic.
They don't have to deliver.
Why do you think they're so busy?
Dude,
Because there's only one in town.
Yeah.
I think it's
It's a
really
new,
good service.
new kid on the block.
I think it's good service. Food's not bad. Like my wife, on the way that we drive from Onondaga Hill to Chick-fil-A
Yeah.
at least once a week.
Do you think they have the best chicken sandwich in Syracuse?
I don't.
It doesn't matter.
No, but I think that my
It could be
wife.
garbage.
Right.
No, but I think
Yeah.
my wife like
That's
does
what
it on her
kills
app,
me.
and I pull in the parking spot too, and she hits parking spot too, and the guy's over there's like, "Hello, sir. Thank you all, sir," and he hands it over to me. I'm like, "This is like I'm in Pleasantville." Like,
Yeah.
so we go back once a week. So
You know the numbers for them for like compared to like the average McDonald's a year does like 800,000, Burger King 700,000, Wendy's, Taco Bell like 750, whatever the hell it is. The average Chick-fil-A closed one day a week does like over the average. It's like $1.2 million.
I'll bet you this one does 4 million.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's insane.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're smart how they do it because you have to like be almost part of their system or their program before you're even a franchise owner.
Yeah.
And you can only
Yeah.
own that one.
Right.
And you have to be 50% with them, and you're the operator. So
Yeah.
it's not like some guy that's just trying to buy 30 of them.
That's a
Right.
good operation.
Yeah.
That you're invested in it. You're running it. Like that is
Yeah.
your baby.
As a restaurateur, I've left there
We're supposed to
saying I don't know how they get enough. I don't know how they have enough room for the 40,000 chicken sandwiches. Right? As a restaurateur, you're like,
Yeah.
how do they even supply this?
The wild
much
thing
room?
is,
Yeah.
another thing that was, they got like 2 lines, and people like merging and going in and out.
And they know you.
And all the orders are right.
Yeah.
I know, it's insane. They do a good job, man.
So how does a local restaurant come anywhere as close to that?
That's a tough one to compete
They
against.
can't.
Yeah,
Every
that's
Chick-fil-A,
a-
they got it.
You know
That's a
what? You
good
could
name
probably
and
live
stuff.
off their scraps. I mean, that's a tough
Yeah.
one to compete against. They're really good.
I'm not saying to like compete and like beat
Yeah.
them.
Well, service, just service the crap out of people. I mean, they do a good job there. They're good. They're
They
good,
take
man.
Sundays off to count the money, man. That's not what
Ten.
they have a counting the money day.
I mean, I'd say yeah, of all the restaurants I go to in Syracuse, like how do I feel like that? Like where do I
And
get
some
that?
of their stuff, I mean, with in today's society, they have strong beliefs that
Yeah.
aren't believed by other people, and they still.
No. 10.
Listen, I mean,
SU won't put them on campus because of the religious beliefs. And all the kids jump in the cars and drive 30 minutes. They're like,
Yeah.
where's
go
this
to
Cicero?
Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
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 It's insane.
But
If
then
I'm-
the other place had those beliefs, they'd probably be canceled, right?
Yeah, they'd be
Yeah.
out of business.
are you calling or are you folding?
I'm
Oh.
checking. All right. I threw
He-
something in,
Oh,
didn't
okay.
I think so.
Whatever. It's not real money.
I'm not.
All right, it's on Nick.
Check.
Check.
30.
I don't have
out.
anything.
I got nothing.
Dude, I'm calling you because you know what? I don't believe you.
I have a flush.
Woo!
Well, I might believe it next time.
I believe you now. Could have printed that.
Only 30.
Oh, God.
Should have put the whole stack
I
up.
know. All right, so what do you think of, what's your prediction on 2021 for the local food service industry? Paulie?
I think summer will be great for people.
Yeah.
I do.
You don't
I
think
think-
people are going to leave and go everywhere on vacation?
Oh, listen, no doubt about it. But the number of people that'll be out and about will support what was lost last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
But yeah, I mean, vacations will certainly be part of it, but I think more people will be out. I mean, I don't think we really know now looking back. I think we all did well and pivoted, but I'm assuming that we all missed how many people literally hunkered down for a long time.
Right.
That's true. Yeah.
You know? And because now when we see full dining rooms at 50%, we're like, wow.
Yeah.
Like it was always full dining rooms. If you didn't have a full dining room on Friday, Saturday night, you weren't in business.
Yeah.
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 Right? So now we're expecting like, holy cow, it'll be like that.
Yeah.
So that's my short term.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. I think those people, like you said, that were really hunkered down wouldn't even do anything. Curbside.
And there's
nothing.
a lot more people than you think, right?
There-
There's more,
yeah.
than we realized.
Yeah.
So even the next stage, I don't think they're those guys that were really fearful of COVID and just stayed at home. The next stage is for them to come out.
Yeah,
I don't think they're going to be traveling. I don't think they're
No.
not yet.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
phase
So I
one.
think we're still going to.
Yeah, like my in-laws, both sides, my wife's parents are divorced. Neither one of them barely saw their grandchildren ever. Zoom calls. They never went to dinner. They did takeout. I think they start to feel comfortable. They go to dinner here and there.
Yeah.
So I think that's the next progressive step. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think those people are going to leap
No.
all the
No.
way to like jumping on a
'Cause
plane
there's-
and
yeah.
going somewhere.
I wrote that for 5.
What do you think, Nick?
I don't think I'll be going to the casino on a Saturday night again for a while. That's what I know. Because customer service, I stay there and take tables myself. I think we're going to be busy, but we're busy now, so we're fortunate. We're blessed.
Yep. I think it's going to be a good summer.
Yeah.
10.
Listen, certainly going to be a lot better than it was last summer because of COVID. I mean, so we should embrace,
Do I want to get some Inner Harbor stuff going and some events down there? Yeah, but I don't know if that's...
I think people would show up to events. I just don't know.
Well, I think there's going to be some issues with the state and stuff, too. I don't think they're going to let mass gatherings just go yet, but...
Yeah. Does the fair happen?
I don't know.
That
You know what?
depends
I
on who
think
the governor is.
I think it does.
Really?
I think he's in such deep doo-doo
Yeah,
that
open everything up. He's
Yeah.
going to
Oh,
take a different stance now.
You don't think he's going to be gone by then?
I think so. I think he's only
Possible.
got a couple weeks left, honestly.
Yeah.
You think so?
what are these ones?
He's only got, he's
Those are 25.
only got,
What are those, 25?
That's 25.
full.
I got nothing to lose.
He's only got like Schumer and Biden left that haven't said anything. Every
Yeah.
other Democrat in New York has pretty much asked him to resign.
What's
How are we
that
doing
down
on
there?
time, Callie? How are we doing on time
Is that a 6?
Yeah.
for that one? Okay.
Is it up to me?
Yep. It goes to you first.
25.
I know.
Mary, I'm going to raise.
You're not. Cut it out. And you know what? I'm going to be a fool.
I'm going to
gonna-
raise 100.
I don't. Are you serious?
I'm going to raise
I'm in. You know what? Because I don't believe you. What I owe?
So you had two
75,
black chips.
right?
Yeah. No, you owed 2 black chips because I raised at 100. I
What do you
I
have?
have trips 3 6s.
Come on, you got to cut out. Really, you beat me the last time with trips. The
What'd you
same
have?
ones.
What'd you have? 9s?
9s and 6s.
Oh, 9s and 2s. Oh,
Well, it was
my God.
9s and 2s, but
Yeah.
there was 9s
Six,
and
man.
6s, and then.
Taking it down.
Oh,
666.
man.
Anthony for the win. You're going to have to
That's
recruit
land.
poker players
I
for your
like
next
that
podcast.
666 thing.
Sorry, Mary.
Ooh, no, you're not.
You're right, I'm not. All right, so one at a time. What do you think is the most, besides your own restaurant, what do you think is the most underrated restaurant in Syracuse?
You know what? I'll say, and only just because it's not like out everywhere. There's no Instagram profile.
Yeah.
I'm an Erewhon Thai
Yeah.
food on Erie Boulevard.
That's a good one.
So it's consistent Erewhon food. You don't hear about it, but they're busy.
Yeah.
So because everyone else that's busy does their job, they're not undervalued or
Yeah.
underrated.
Yeah, that is a good one. All right,
Let's go, Nicky Bones.
all right.
We're coming to a
So
wire here. We
Check.
got.
most underrated, you say
Fine.
Irwan.
Well, I just think it's my favorite
Flop.
that's like out there. No one really hears about. it.
Yeah.
You don't see you don't see ads for it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're not everywhere on social media. They're not posting stuff.
Nick, what would you say?
A place that's not on social media that does really well for food that I always go to is Palladino's Pizza in Northern Lights. Their fucking pizza is banging.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good every time.
Is it?
For years.
Yeah, they have a good pizza.
Yeah.
I haven't had it. in a
I used to
bit,
work
but
at
they have
Media
good
Play growing
pizza.
up next door to
Oh
there.
no way.
And it's been the exact same that I can remember.
Yeah.
25.
I mean, I guess.
Is that right? Is that 25?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, man.
Just trying
And they're
to
not.
decide.
You never.
False,
You never
okay.
see them on social
Okay.
media or anything. So Anthony Palladino is going to be in our Wing Fest last year before it canceled at a Cicero Palladino's. He does a good job, but
Yeah.
Northern Lights Palladino's is.
Mary, what do you say? You got one?
I don't even get out much. You know that.
I know.
Right? No, this year I said
Yeah.
I'm going out everywhere. That's a really good question.
See, I don't get out to Beeville at all.
Yeah.
I like the guys at Pies Guys, the Delias and stuff, but I don't get out to Beeville much.
Yeah, the Delia, they're
Oh,
great
pizza
guys.
man.
Great
Yeah,
guys.
they have
Yeah.
great pizza.
I just don't.
You know the bartender there, Pizza Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't
I
get-
I knew their parents when they had it, and then
Yeah.
those guys and stuff like that. They're
Yeah.
really good. They got great pizza.
Yeah.
But now we got Beeville though. I feel like we're like this little hub because we have like every kind of
Yeah.
Oh, there's
cuisine.
definitely, yeah, there's
You
definitely
know what I
some-
mean? It's like
yeah.
a one-stop shop because
Yeah.
you got
It's-
Angry Garlic, you
yeah.
got San Miguel now, and
Oh,
stuff
San
like
Miguel,
that.
that's right. They opened. How they doing?
They're
think
doing,
really
good.
Oh, great.
It's insane how many freaking restaurants exist in Baldwinsville.
Yeah.
And how busy all like
Brick
how
and
many
Barrel, they out there too?
Brick and Barrels
Brick
out
and Bar-
there.
Yeah.
It's amazing how many of them like do business.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. All right, Mary.
San
it's-
Miguel.
What's your
That's
uh,
right. Oh,
good?
is it up to me?
No, I'm sorry. It's
what's
on
your underrated?
10.
Like
25.
underrated as in you don't see it, like there's no
Yeah.
social media or nothing about it.
That's honestly a really freaking tough question that I asked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. I mean, I'm sitting here, I,
mean,
gotta think about
if you
it.
said who's the most overrated, I give you a list of about 40. Right?
Starting with the D word. D word. No.
Trying to think of a place that I go to regularly that isn't on social.
That's what made me think. And if I'm craving something, I get Paladinos on my way home because I live in Liverpool.
You know, the only thing I can really think of, and she's on social media, but she just doesn't do a great job with it. And she does get recognition, but maybe not enough. And that is Teresa at Carmelita's out in Cicero.
I like it out there.
She
I've never
does.
been there.
I mean,
I've never
she
been there.
makes her
She does a
own.
good job. Yeah, it's
She-
good.
Yeah, yeah.
She does?
She makes her own corn
Yeah, it's good.
tortillas.
Where is it?
It's
It's
in
in a little
weird-
plaza on Route 31.
where the
Off 31.
old
It's
the
really
Green
good.
Planet used to be up there.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's next to
Plaza.
CNS?
Yeah.
Straight up
Yeah,
on the left.
that's where I
On the
grew
way
up.
to
I grew up
Spiros.
over
Yeah.
there. I went to high school there.
She makes her own corn tortillas, and she makes a certain amount each day. And when they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good
really
idea.
I'm out.
Makes her own chips, like literally the best tortilla
5?
chips.
Kings.
Kings do it.
I mean, we gave her the title of having the best taco, and like when we did it 2 years
Yeah.
ago.
It's really good.
And I would say, like, we like going to Camino Real, we like going to Rio Grande, but it's not legit.
I'll have to remember that. Carmelita.
Carmelita, that's good.
Yeah.
You know, she does a great job out there, and she really like she I don't know if she has celiac or not, but her kitchen, she has legitimately 2 separate sets of equipment for gluten-free stuff.
We discussed that today in our menu.
We have a whole gluten-free menu.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
don't, but
It's huge.
it is, right?
It is.
Yeah.
We do a lot. And you know, like
is.
for our pizza shells and
Yep.
So you have a
our
whole-
Who do you get the
rolls
pizza
and-
shells from?
Deborah's Bakery.
Yeah, okay.
Gluten-free.
She does our
Really?
gluten-free
Yeah.
donuts. Yep.
Let me
Oh,
tell
they're the
you,
best.
oh my God.
They're the best. They
That's
taste
really
better
I'm
than,
telling
yeah.
you, you can't beat it.
Huh.
Can't
Yeah.
beat
But
it.
do
No,
they
you
do
can't beat
rolls
it.
there? Like if
Yes.
I was to bring
Yeah,
a
they're the
gluten-free
best.
roll for a pork sandwich or something, they have those?
She's really good,
Yeah.
man.
Really?
Oh my God.
5?
And it's not only
Yeah.
gluten-free,
Crispy?
it's dairy-free.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So
No, it's good, man.
Because a lot of celiac can't have dairy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
$5.
yeah,
Where's
she's
she at?
really good.
She's in 57.
Yeah.
Near where Bangkok, that plaza. That's where I get
Okay.
That's where I go and get my gluten-free
Yeah.
donuts.
Yeah.
Yep, $5.
So it's me.
Yeah, it's on you.
Me.
All right, we're good for the. I don't know who's dealing. Oh, Paul is.
Yeah, I haven't seen much.
20.
What is that?
545.
Everyone in?
Yep.
Oh. Check.
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 20.
Fold.
I gotta see one more.
Yeah, I'll let you guys handle it.
Check.
20.
I'll let you take it. It's all yours.
All right.
I
Last
needed one, and that
Last
wasn't
one.
the one.
Last hand.
Last hand. Paulie, that's yours. What's a restaurant that's no longer in business that you wish was still around?
Ground round.
Really?
I wanted to do a pay what you weigh night, and I had like the scale. I looked trying to find a big ass scale and stuff.
Ponderosa.
That's hilarious. Really, ground round.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Wanna
did.
do 10 for a buy-in?
I want to do a pay
Yeah,
what
that's
you
a good
weigh.
10 for a buy-in.
That's hilarious.
Does anyone remember the old restaurant Coco's back in the day on Erie Boulevard?
No.
Huge buffet.
No.
Like
Ponderosa was another one.
Yeah, Ponderosa.
That was great too.
Ponderosa.
You could just run in there and
Yeah.
start eating. Like,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
I dated a girl.
throw on
out,
the filet for
shout out,
99
be like-
cents.
I dated a girl once who their family loved Ponderosa chicken wings for some reason.
Oh, God.
So every time that there was like a family event, they got chicken wings from Ponderosa.
Yeah, throw on the filet and the thing. Buck 29, you want to add? Yeah, you got it.
Spaghetti, I had all in there. None of it made any sense.
30.
Then to top it off, I get this big plate of food. I'm walking with an ice cream cone too. Like,
All right, so yours is ground round, Paul. Yours is Coco's.
ground round, I love that place.
Skip me. Go ahead.
I was Ponderosa.
Yours is
That's a
Ponderosa,
good
is it
one.
really?
That's a good one.
What's yours?
Come
30
on,
to be
man.
in.
30 to be in. That's 40.
Yep.
Yeah,
Are you raising?
it's 40 bucks.
$40.
All right.
I'm gonna say if
I'll do 50 all day.
oh, I'm gonna say Aunt Josie's.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
that was
yeah, that
that
was
was the
good.
one I
Yeah.
was
That's a
gonna
good
say.
We
50 to be
took
in?
I was only playing.
when we first when we first moved here, you know, however many years ago, we had a friend of the family come up from Kentucky, and we took her to Aunt Josie's, and we're sitting right there in front of that front window, and she kind of looks and she like does a double take, and she's like, "Is that a bullet hole?" And there was a bullet hole in the window.
Whose turn?
It's Mary's.
Me?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
The black ones are out.
that's 100.
100 beans. Wow, everyone's in.
Yeah.
Nobody
At
cares.
this point,
At this point, I'm just hoping for not that.
All right, so me and Nick said, what do you got,
Is it
Mary?
me?
Well, yeah, you can bet.
But yeah, I want to do a pay what you weigh. Pre-COVID, obviously. I don't think I could
Do you
pull it
remember
off.
Tino's
yes.
down next to when we had the celebrity
Hooligans?
den? What's that?
Where was Tino's?
Hooligans, I
Tino's
went there.
was where
Hooligans is fun.
Asti.
Oh, yeah, yes,
Remember
yes, yes.
Tino's
yes.
way
Yep.
back in the day?
Yep.
Hooligans was in
Asti.
in
Hooligans,
Liverpool.
yep.
That's where the party.
All right, so we got 5 of clubs, jack of clubs, 2 of diamonds, ace of spades. Everybody's in for 100. Ready?
Yep.
So is that your answer, hooligans?
No.
Oh, no.
Ponderosa.
Aunt Josie's was a good one.
Ponderosa.
No.
5 of diamonds.
No,
It's on Mary.
This is it.
Mary bets another 100.
Hang on. I'm gonna go.
Are you going all in?
I'll go 200.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
200.
I got nothing to lose. I mean,
He's got
This
an
is it.
ace high in there
I
or
just
something. He's
made
got
it.
it
I
going
just
on.
made it the hand of the night. Is this camera getting this?
No, because the battery
Is that
died.
200? Is
You
that
call
like
I don't know.
3, 4, 500?
I don't know. It's what it is.
All right, I'm calling.
Yeah.
I'm going to call.
All right. What's it
I've already
got?
called. I got
Two
jacks.
I got
He had 2 pair, Jackson. No,
Oh, no, wait.
Jack.
no, we both. Yeah, we have jacks and 5s with an ace high.
Oh, Jackson 5s.
You have 5.
3
Oh, you
5s.
got trips.
Oh, come
I was
on. Come on.
Nick may have just won it with that one.
There it is. And I'm off to the casino tonight.
Yeah.
every night but Saturday.
Exactly.
After
Exactly.
all, I was waiting tables. My first night.
He had that 250.
Dude, I got a
and you're
good
heading
review
down.
too. Someone said the server was very accommodating. Thank you, Limp Lizard.
All right, well, I think Nick may have taken the lead with that last hand. So
Yeah.
I
May
think,
have.
I think
He
Nick
did.
is the winner of the game tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
next one.
I get
I knew I
to-
shouldn't have called those last couple bets.
I get invited back.
Yeah.
That's fun.
All right, guys. Well, thanks. Thanks
Yeah.
for coming out.
Yeah.
Hopefully got some
Thanks for
content.
having us.
Yeah.
Support local,
Yep.
Yeah.
no
I'm
matter
gonna
what
go
you
to the
do.
casino now. Are
No
you
matter
kidding
what
me?
you do.
Like,
Let's take the cameras
dude, Paul,
and
you
go down
got
to Attorney's.
250 I can borrow?
You got it in his back pocket. He hasn't touched it.
Man,